And here we go.
Coaching target is to help you understand how to effectively coach group kick. Coaching group kick is more than just coaching execution and programming. Group kick is a fitness program designed with physical objectives. Participants come to group kick for the experience and, most importantly, for the workout. As an instructor, it's your responsibility to move beyond coaching just the programming to coaching the workout and its results. The question you should be answering is, am I teaching my participants how to exercise? Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of effective coaching, we need to understand two things: the group kick workout and the group kick structure. Group kick is designed to be an effective endurance and cardiovascular workout that can be completed in 1 hour. Group kick is based on the idea of an interval-style workout as opposed to a steady effort. The highs and lows of this type of workout are represented by the peaks and valleys of the group kick EKG diagram. This form of interval training involves alternating fast, intense exercises with periods of slower, lower intensity exercises. In addition, each track has an objective that guides the creation of group kick and is designed to take the participants to a great workout. The physical contrast in the workout is guided by these objectives and comes from the marriage of movement to the contrast in the music. The musical and physical contrast exists not only within each individual track, but also in the relationship between tracks and how they work together. As you know, each track is broken into 5 working rounds that are repeated for the left and right sides of the body. This equals a total of 10 rounds per track. Each track has working rounds and recovery rounds. Depending on the track, anywhere from 1 to 3 of the 5 rounds are considered active recovery rounds. The number depends on the intensity of the working rounds as well as the location within the entire class. These active recovery rounds are still work. They are just less intense than working rounds.
Get up! Jump! Rhythm! One more time! The higher you jump, the more intense it's gonna be. You don't have to jump, but not as intense. Your choice. Get up!
How does all this affect my coaching?
That is the question that is the heart of our discussion. Having a thorough understanding of the structure of the workout, as well as the structure of the tracks, should influence the way we coach our classes. You will probably coach differently based on where you are in a track and where you are in the overall workout. A goal should be to get away from simply coaching, where do I go next, and move on to coaching that addresses workout intensity and results. Let's take a look at how to do this. The coaching style for each group kick round, track, and the entire class can be considered in light of both a learning or executing focus and a workout or results focus. Roughly speaking, a learning or executing coaching focus would occur during the first portion of a round, of a track, or of the class as a whole. This is when the emphasis is more on programming, movement patterns, and where combinations are first established. Coaching with a workout or results focus would occur more during the remaining portions of a round, a track, or the class as a whole. This is when execution has been established and combinations more or less repeat themselves with possibly a slight variation. The focus can shift away from execution and programming and can shift towards the feel of the workout and fitness results. Your role as a coach when focusing on learning and executing is to effectively coach programming and proper execution. Your coaching will be very descriptive and literal, making use of verbal and visual cues to set up participants for success. The goal is to establish the details of the workout early on so that you can move on to other information. Let me explain this way. Group kick is designed with programming links between movements and combinations. This links sections of a track as well as linking one track to another. It creates continuity in the release. It also adds a rehearsal aspect that increases the feeling of success for participants. Repetitive movement within a round creates this rehearsal effect also, building success with movement over time. With that in mind, there's no need to continue bombarding participants with the same information over and over again. There is only so much improvement a participant can make in the scope of a single class experience. As long as everyone is moving safely, we need to learn to just let it go at some point. The warm-up track is the perfect place to spend time coaching safe execution as well as setting the foundation for the class. Here are some examples. On the hook, make sure you release the heel and rotate the hip. Strike with the first 2 knuckles when you jab. I want you to learn this combination because we'll be using it later on. Or, check out this footwork. You'll see that again on track 5. There's no need to continue coaching jab or hook execution again and again in the box and superbox tracks. Just a reminder would be enough. Neither would it be particularly effective to coach footwork repeatedly later in the class. Not having to continually coach these same things essentially gives you the space to coach other things. Long story short, once you've established a better understanding of programming and execution, the participants are ready for your coaching to progress to the fitness aspect of the class.